State, the Warriors, the Mavericks, they're going to meet in the playoffs for the second time, the other time being in 2007 when the 8th-seeded Warriors beat the top-seeded Mavericks. And for this season, Dallas won 3 of 4 against Golden State, so keep that in mind. Now this year, Luka became the 3rd player all-time to average 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists through his first 10 games of the postseason, joining Giannis and Oscar Robertson. And Steph Curry, let's not forget about him, he became the 4th player in NBA history to average 25 points in each of his first 2 series of a postseason at age 34 or older, joining LeBron, MJ, and Kareem. You like that company? Not bad, right? And check out the odds. Curry and the Warriors are minus 220 series favorites against the Mavericks. They're also 5-point favorites in Game 1. According to Caesars Sportsbook, Golden State has yet to drop a game at home this postseason, standing a perfect 6-0. Let's welcome back in Vince Carter, Monica McNutt, and Patrick Beverley. All right, so the big question, everybody's talking about Luka. It's all about Luka. Monica McNutt, how do the Warriors slow down Luka Doncic, if it's even possible?
So the defensive schemes in this series, I'm thinking a lot about them, especially on the Mavs end as well. All right, if you're slowing Luka, I wonder if you trap a little bit and get the ball out of his hands some, and so you force him into being a pure facilitator, and then you rotate on the rest of those guys, because I don't know that you've seen consistently enough offensive production from his supporting cast. Now, if Dorian Finney-Smith, Kleber, whoever is getting hot, then you make adjustments accordingly. But I just wonder if the Warriors will look to get the ball out of his hands.
You said if who gets hot?
Kleber.
Who?
Kleber.
If
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, I'll go with that, man.
Maxi
Y'all
Kleber,
stop.
some of the
Y'all
other
stop,
role
man.
players.
The shooters.
Listen,
I'm
y'all stop.
The shooters.
Listen,
You don't agree?
As a coach, if I'm coach of the team, I'm putting, and you probably go see it. Kleber has to beat me. He has to beat me this. I mean,
so he's your X factor in this series.
He is my X factor. If he can squeeze, if his trigger is tight and he's hitting what he's shooting at, it's gonna be tough. But I haven't seen that yet. Unfortunately, I just haven't seen that yet. If I'm a coach, Kleber has to beat me.
We saw. But Pat, we saw, right, okay, and we saw it in one of the games in the Jazz series where he was lights out from 3. But I'm asking you, though, as a defensive specialist, to me, if you trap and bother Luka, then you're right. You have to make the role players for the Mavs beat you, which I don't know that we've seen consistently enough without Luka being able to put up big numbers in addition to that. So would you trap Luka, or you just throwing bodies at him? I'm curious.
So what we're talking about is 2 different things. You're talking about trapping the ball. I'm talking about Kleber's in the corner, Draymond's the help man. Luka penetrates, Draymond's right there. Like, I'm not trapping.
I see,
You understand? I'm not trapping.
Got it.
Right. That leads to swings off the catch. No, I'm Draymond Green. I'm guarding Kleber. Come here, Doncic. You can see me pass it to Kleber. You got to make 6, 7 threes.
And you're making the point that he's bigger than Brunson or Dinwiddie or those guys, because Draymond would be on him, so he'll be open. Vince, what do you think?
Okay.
No, I mean, I like the idea. I like the idea. I think you guys are saying the same thing. You're just saying, Pat, you don't want to trap him. I like the point of picking them up full court sometimes, turning them a couple of times, getting deep into the clock, because sometimes when you do that, it gets down. Luka feels like, hey, I have to go one-on-one because it's not a lot of time. Then if you put bodies, I like to see guys in gaps, hands wide. That's when he struggled as far as making right reads and turning the ball over sometimes as well.
So I'm right again, Monica? Oh. Man, I've been on the road.
He loves to be right.
Now I can't give you too many. I can't give you too many.
I mean, but at the same time, now the adjustment from that, the Dallas adjustment from that, you take Kleber out, who you put in? You put in Bertans, right?
Right.
Okay, now Golden State eyes light up now. You understand? Now on the other end,
because of his defense.
Now on the other end, the Golden State eyes light up. So now you have to, you have to play basketball as a player, IQ, and as a coach also. So Golden State, I think they like the matchup they have.
Yeah, go ahead, Monica.
Can we flip this question though, Ryan, Pat, and BC? Because I think, if the Mavs are going to have the best opportunity, you look at guys like Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock, who could be considered sort of 3-and-D guys in terms of their willingness to defend the ball, right? Like, how do the Mavs defend the Warriors then becomes my question, because it's not as simple as putting somebody on Steph, because Draymond or somebody else will just bring the ball up.
Yeah, I don't think no one player or team can defend the Golden State Warriors. I think they They've had the most open shots in the NBA postseason. They just haven't made a lot of them. Now, if you give the Golden State Warriors a ton of open threes and they just not making a lot of them and they're still winning, you in a world of hurt.
Wow, that's a tough situation. Vince, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I mean, and my question from the beginning is who guards who? Because Steve Kerr, who is, very good coach and high basketball IQ, just like we said on the other end, like Pat Bev said, you're going to go at the weak defender. You're going to pick out the mismatch. And one thing Pat has said the last couple of days is what? Luka's going to have to guard somebody. So where is his weakness? On ball, okay, but running him off of screens, making him guard, making somebody help. Now, Looney becomes an even bigger factor because he's going to be the guy setting those screens, sometimes getting easy layups. So not only are you getting open threes, you're going to start getting easy layups. Now, if you're putting someone like Luka, making him chase and have to guard as well.
No, I think they go put Luka. I think how they go match up. I think they go put Luka on Draymond. But even if they do that, I think the Golden State eyes light up even more now. Because now it's Draymond Green here, Steph Curry. He coming off the curl screen. Yeah. Okay, I don't have you here.
Dribble handoffs.
Okay,
I agree with that.
Klay Thompson backdoor.
Yeah, dribble handoff. Yep.
I mean, either way you look at it, however you move the pieces around, it's gonna be a tough series. But good games, but it's gonna be tough.
Yep. On the other side with the Warriors, though, it's gonna. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what I want to do before we get to this more? I want to go for your series predictions because you guys are describing how difficult the series is going to be. And I just want to make sure we get this in. So before this West series starts, let's pick it. Who wins and in how many games? Vince.
Well, let's be clear. I feel like both teams can win on the road. Start there. Okay? I do believe Dallas can run on the road. Now, I'm going to pick the Warriors in 7 because I think they have the pedigree. They understand how the moment, and they have enough to win in 7.
Okay, so you have the Warriors in 7. Monica, who do you have?
I need to watch game 1 first, a la Pat Beverley yesterday.
Oh, that's a shot at Pat Bev.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding.
People take shots at me all the time.
I'm just kidding. I actually think it's going to be Warriors in 6. Listen, I do like the energy that Jason Kidd has this Mavs squad playing with, but I'm as we just discussed, I'm not sure if the Mavs have enough on either side of the floor. I got Warriors in 6.
What do you got?
I like the Warriors.
How many?
I don't know how many games. I
come
really
on.
I don't. I just think the series. This is going to be one of the best series you've seen in basketball. Honestly, every game is going to be good. We might have maybe a blowout game here, maybe one blowout game, but for the most part, you talking about electric offensive powerhouses attacking each other every night. I love it.
So if I was to give you $50 million, if you would pick the number, how much money do I have to give this man to make a pick of games?
ESPN about to give me a lot.
Give him $100 million. Give him $100 million.
What about
$100? Wait, I got one, Pat. Is this series going to be better than the East series? Which series do you think is going to be better, the West or the East?
It depends on what you're looking for as a player. If you like defense, East.
I can't even go
there. Offense, West.
I can't even go there.
That's the truth.
I'm making my pick. It's Warriors in 7.
All right.
The reason why, when you say that Luka is going to get his, I think Luka will average 35 a game or whatever in this series, and they can still not have enough firepower as the Warriors do. I do not know how you beat that offensively and defensively.
I hear Jason Kidd talking about us right now.